Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, my name is Krista. I do makeup and fashion related videos, and if you like that, please subscribe to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing a new palette. This is the Kylie palette by Kylie Jenner. My husband was kind enough to pick this up for me for my birthday to test out on my channel for you guys. So I did try it out, and I'm gonna let you guys know in this video what I think of this palette and show you how the eyeshadows perform, and we're gonna do some swatches and all that good stuff. So if you want to see this, then just continue to keep watching. All right guys, so let's get right into this video. So I am so excited to try this palette out today. Look how pretty the packaging is that it comes in. So this was $44. Price wise, I mean, we'll see how the shadows work, but $44 is pretty standard, I feel like, for a nicer kind of palette with a prestige name. So let's go ahead and open this. It is a baby pink color for the palette. It does have the names on the back, and I believe it says it when you open it as well. So that's nice, because I hate when they do that on a palette, just put the names on the back and then you have to go back and keep showing it. It's mostly just for like tutorials. It's kind of annoying, but anyways, it has a mirror in it, which is great. We love a good mirror, and this is what the palette looks like. It's a lot of really pretty, you know, pinks and neutrals, and those are some of my favorite colors. I will go ahead and do some swatches for you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and swatch my hand, and then I'll show you guys what everything looks like. Okay, so I just finished swatching. I just did the first row, and then I'll do the second row after I show you guys this one. I feel like they swatched fairly well, but I'm just gonna read them off to you guys. So starting from the top to the bottom, we have Martini Mama, which is this really pretty, like kind of a pinky toned, champagne tone kind of shade, and it's nice and sparkly. And then we have Raspberry Sugar, and then we have Check ID, and then we have Be Mine, and then we have Candy Heart, and then we have Pray for Snow, and Payback's a Bitch. Okay, so I just did the second row, and I'll go ahead and read the names off to you. So we have Rosé right here, and that is a matte shade, so that's very light. It's kind of hard to see. Then we have Forever Young. It's kind of like this pinkish, really light pink color. I feel like it's not picking it up that well on the camera. And then we have Almond, which makes sense because it's like a deep brown. And then we have Love Bug, and then we have Jack Frost, which I think I want to use this as my inner corner. I love shades like this, and this was super pigmented when I was swatching it, so I think it's going to be really beautiful. And then we also have Bikini Mama, and then we have Obsidian. Right. So I think what I'm gonna do to start off is I'm gonna go in with the shade Rosé, this shade right here, as my transition shade. And I did zoom you guys in a little bit, so hopefully that'll help. And I did do a little tape method, so that way it kind of controls the look a little bit more. I always feel like that helps and just makes it look a lot nicer and cleaner. So there is a lot of fallout when you take the shadow with your brush, just an FYI. Oh, this is blending out really nice. It kind of looks like, almost like a terracotta, I guess you would say, kind of color. But it's really good for a transition shade. It's blending out very easily, so I am happy with the first shade. So I'm gonna use this same brush that I was using before, and this is a Morphe M441 brush. And I'm gonna take the shade that's right under that is called Forever Young, and that is going to be our next shade. It's kind of like this very light pinky tone shade which I think will be good because I want to use some pink shades. So this will kind of help build that up. But I'm bringing it down a little bit further. It's like a baby pink shade, I would say. It's not doing a whole lot, but it's kind of making it a little bit more pinker than the than brown and orange. So just gonna build that up a little bit. This shade doesn't seem to have as much fallout as Rosé does. Now I'm gonna go in with a more tapered brush. I'm gonna take my MAC 217 brush. Looks like this. So it makes it a little bit easier to just keep it focused towards the crease. And then I'm going to go in with one of the top row shades. Let me flip this around. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is called Check ID. It's a little bit more, I would say it's like a mauve. And this one has a lot more fallout when you pick it up as well. So definitely tap off your brush as well before you use it. And I'm gonna focus that more towards the crease. That's a really pretty shade. And I'm gonna bring this one in a little bit just to define our crease a little bit more. But I'm still taking it and blowing it out a little bit. That's nice. And then I'm gonna go back in with my other brush and just blend all those colors together. A little bit more. Now I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of Candy Heart, and I'm gonna focus that more towards the outer edge, the outer corner right here. I'm probably just bring it in about midway. And this is the shade Candy Heart. It's like that really pink one. And I'm dying to use this. When I saw this palette, that was the one I really, really wanted to use. It's almost like a neon pink, I would say. Very pretty. I'm just gonna use a very tiny bit and make sure I tap off my brush because I feel like this is gonna be really pigmented. And I'm just gonna focus that. I'm almost gonna kind of press it in a little bit more. And like I said, I'm only going about midway through. And I'm just pressing that in right into like the socket. And then I'm going to put some on the outer edge. Just so everything kind of ties in together, and then just kind of bringing it out a bit as well. So just a little bit more of that just to build that shade up. And back on the outer edge again. And up a little bit to kind of create that cat eye almost kind of look. And then I'm just gonna really blend everything together. We're gonna get into the lid shade, and I wanna go ahead and use this shade right here, which is Martini Mama. It's more of like a pinker, kind of frosted, like a frosty pink kind of color. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with that on the lid. And I'm gonna go ahead and wet this down with just a little bit of Fix Plus. I'm using a Morphe B83 brush, but you can use any kind of flat shader brush you want, or you can also just use your finger to apply it as well. And this looks really good with the pink shades, so I'm happy that I went with this one. It blends in really nicely with it, but just adds a little pop. Okay, so I just took the tape off, and you can see it just creates a really nice line there basically, and then it allows you to kind of blow it out like that. But anyways, so I'm gonna go in with a white shade from another palette because this one does not have one. So I'm just gonna go into this Tarte palette that I have, and it has like a cream kind of color with it, and I'm just gonna clean up right underneath the brow bone. And then I just have a makeup wipe here that I've been using, and since it is pretty blown out, I'm just gonna go in with a makeup wipe and kind of clean up here just a little bit more. So I personally feel like these shadows blended out really nicely. This is the look that I came up with so far. And then I'm gonna add a couple little extra things to it, and then I'll come back and show you guys how everything looks. All right guys, I am back and I pretty much finished up my makeup, but I didn't do my inner corner highlight or the bottom lash line. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that on camera. I did film the rest of this, and I'm going to make a like mini tutorial on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me on there, I'll leave the username here, and you should follow me because I do a lot of other like makeup posts there if I'm not on here. So I'm just gonna go in with the 3 pink shades that I used as like transition shades and crease shades and all of that, and just smudge that on the lower lash line. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. And this brush is the D3 brush from Spicy Choco. They're super soft, the brushes. These are like from a travel size kit, and I haven't tried them yet, but this one feels really nice. And it's perfect for underneath the lash line. So now I'm going in with Check ID, and I'm just smudging that underneath. Always just really ties in the whole look together. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of Candy Heart, and I'm just gonna put that on the outer, kind of like bring it in midway, like that. Okay, so just finished that up and added a little bit of mascara. And then I'm just gonna take the Jack Frost shade, and I'm gonna just pop a little bit of that in my inner corner just to brighten it up there. So yeah, I really like how this look came out. I think it looks really pretty. I like the pinky tones. It's a really fun palette. I would say if you like pinky tones and neutral shades, you can create a lot of different looks with this palette. I believe this is exclusively probably with Kylie Cosmetics, and then at Ulta. I think that's the only other place that she sells her products, and I believe it is a limited edition product. So if you are interested in getting it, make sure you go get it before they are all sold out. But overall, I think the quality of the palette is really nice. I love the packaging. I think that I'll get a lot of use out of this because I love neutral shades and pinky tone shades. Let me know what you guys think of this look. If you like it, if you don't like it, if you think that you're gonna get this palette. I'm gonna try to start going harder with the videos and uploading more stuff. So yeah, and then also feel free to let me know if there's any other products that you guys want me to try out, and let you guys know what I think. But this was really fun to film. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye.